Will my favorite anime be yours as well? What's up everybody, welcome back to Nglow's content. My name is Noah and today we are talking about my anime watch list, not only for this year of 2024, but since being a new anime fan since 2022. That's not a lot of time, that's like 2 years and then some months. I've been meaning to make a video like this, showcasing what I have watched, what I'm currently watching, and what I'm looking forward to on my watch list. And as you can see, we got a special shirt on, my favorite anime shirt. AOT could be my favorite, stick around. We're in the paths, okay? For the premise of today's video, we will be talking not only about Attack on Titan, but quite a few other anime I have watched and still want to watch. So if I name your favorite anime, comment down below. Let's show you all my list right here. We got it up for you guys. We're gonna go through each anime on this list and my first initial thoughts and what I feel close to my heart reaction-wise and story-wise from this. Number one, again, not in any particular order, but these are what came to my head first. So Demon Slayer was first. Demon Slayer was the first anime I did watch. It's so far the only anime I have read the manga in its entirety before watching the fully animated anime. That was a mouthful. Demon Slayer holds that special place in my heart. It's the content I have made the most of, the characters I have connected to more, and the manga, in my opinion, is fantastic. I can't wait for Infinity Castle to be animated. I don't think Demon Slayer is my favorite, let's say, story-wise, but anime-wise thus far right now, it holds my top 3 favorites. There's a hype level that Demon Slayer creates. I feel like you don't feel that with every single anime, especially with this. It's definitely one of the top shonen I have watched. Tanjiro is one of my favorite main characters. Infinity Castle, literally I'm gonna freak out. Like, I was crying through this manga. I do want to get more manga of other anime, but Demon Slayer just so happens to be that one story that does hold that connection to me. We got Attack on Titan next. I mean, I'm wearing the shirt, we got the paths behind me. You can see some of my merch behind me on these anime. Attack on Titan was my second anime I watched. Very unconventional to how we start watching anime. But I did watch very critically acclaimed stories first. Attack on Titan is definitely in the top 3 for me thus far. I watched it about 3 to 4 times, definitely more than Demon Slayer actually. The story-wise for me definitely hits way more home than Demon Slayer. I think of what the premise of it is and how it relates to just real-world events. I think when you can connect to that and you can also connect it to like yourself and like your beliefs and your values, it makes you feel really emotional, and especially with season 4 of AOT. Need I say more? Like, I want to watch it again, but I'm trying to watch all these new anime. Levi's my favorite character. Next up, we got JoJo's. JoJo's holds that special place again because I spent an entire summer last year watching all the parts, all 6 parts. We got a poster for good reason. Part 3 was my favorite. Polnareff was my favorite character. JoJo's means a lot because I just only watched that throughout the entire summer. So when Steel Ball Run comes out, I'm gonna freak out. I was trying to read part of that with the manga. I do want to finish it manga wise because the anime of that will be coming out and I can see that winning all of the awards. JoJo's is fun, it's bizarre, it's weird. I do love JoJo's. I love JoJo's. Vinland Saga, I love. Vinland Saga is in my top. For a long time I've said it's my favorite story that I've watched thus far, and I think so far it might be right next to Attack on Titan. I watched Vinland Saga weekly when it was coming out, pretty much crying every single week. If you know, you know, from season 2 moments. I was right in college and every single week I would watch it with my roommate, and again, that makes you hold a special place in your heart when you're watching weekly anime shows in real time when they're coming out live, especially with the context of what Vinland Saga is, just becoming a better person, just being a good person, being a good man. It really hits home. Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm along with the fandom, I'm caught up to everything. I didn't didn't read this first manga-wise, I was spoiled for every single living, breathing thing and not living and breathing in JJK. I have seen everything. Doesn't mean I love everything that happens. I have a huge appreciation for Jujutsu Kaisen. I love a lot of the characters. I think story-wise, it's kind of all over the place, especially with it concluding this year. It used to be at my top favorite anime. It has slowly declined those ranks. Culling Games I am excited for, but again, story-wise, it's a little all over the place for me, and that confuses me a lot. Hunter x Hunter I finished this year for the first time, and I loved it so much. Chimera Ant definitely was my favorite arc, with York New City as a close second. Do you connect more with Gon or do you connect more with Killua? And I connect more with Gon. I really have grown to love him as a character. His development, I think, is great, and the moments that happen in Chimera Ant arc with Gon is top MC protagonist feelings. It's fantastic, and Killua is one of the best supporting characters. Chainsaw Man, I watched it when it was coming out weekly. I did like it thoroughly. It's very gory, a lot of anime is, but with what Mappa did with Chainsaw Man, it was coming like right after Attack on Titan, so I think Mappa was getting a lot of the adrenaline and heat from their production. I think Chainsaw Man is brilliant. I think it kind of was falling off a little bit because are they delaying this movie that's coming out, the Bomb Devil arc? It's probably my favorite arc thus far in Chainsaw Man. I can't wait to see it animated. When's it coming out? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I need to rewatch this again because I was watching this when I had my first full-time job in college, my first 9 to 5. Basically every time I was on my break in my car, my 30-minute break, I would put on a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood episode every single day, and that's how I finished the show. It totally got me through the stresses of a 9 to 5 job, and the story is so underrated. I need to watch it again. These characters are so lovable and they're so connected. The brothers in Full Metal Alchemist are some of the best dynamics in anime. Neon Genesis Evangelion. I was told to watch this, to basically just have this watched through anime. I know this is one of the many anime that a lot of people try to watch and be caught up with. It's insane. I still have yet to watch the Rebuild movies. Its real world connections are a little too scary, but I definitely feel like it's iconic in anime in its own right. Kaiju number 8, one of the new gen anime. I thoroughly enjoyed this when it came out. A lot of people didn't like it because of how, I guess, funny it was, how lighthearted it was. I mean, if it was like an Attack on Titan knockoff, I don't really think of any of that. I just really watch something to enjoy it and see how much it can impact me on a personal level. And the kaiju premise is great. Kafka, I think, is a hilarious main character. It's refreshing not to have a 15-year-old shonen protagonist. What is he, like 30, 31, 32? Solo Leveling. Out of all the new gen that have come out since being a new anime fan, this is number 1 for me. Alex Lee is one of my favorite dub voice actors ever. I've watched this in sub and in dub. Season 2 is coming out this upcoming year. My first manhwa, and we need more Solo Leveling, please. More Alex Lee. An excuse to put Alex Lee anywhere is fine by me. Now that we are done with the watched category, we are on to the watching. Disclaimer, I'm not putting every single anime I have not watched in the watching category because it's hard enough as it is to watch stuff when you are working. I'm in another full-time job, so I'm trying to watch anime as much as I can. With that being said, the 3 that I'm watching are My Hero Academia. I'm on season 3 right now. There's a lot of content for it. I thoroughly enjoy what My Hero is. I've heard countless of times, enjoy it without the fandom bothering you or interrupting your experience. I'm gonna keep on enjoying it best I can. Next is Bungo Stray Dogs. I definitely have been watching this a little bit more than My Hero. BSD was a show I wanted to get into because of the characters, because of the storyline, similar with My Hero, and I am on season 3 of that as well, and I think it's brilliant. Dazai, Chuya, Otasaku. I like that it's a seinen. And last but not least is Dandadan. I think we all are watching this right now. I know it's about to finish up. That's why I have it on that third watching point. But I'm about to finish that, of course. I do want to read the manga of that. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I like it. I still like Solo Leveling more in terms of new gens being formed into anime. Alex Lee is a dub character in this as well, so I can't complain. The final section is on my list. These are ones I have yet to start at all. I have been recommended time and time again by people, and the first one is One Piece. I'm gonna watch it, okay? I'm going to watch it. There's a reason why I don't have a single One Piece thing behind me, because I want to start it, you know, fully on its own, you know, really focusing on that. But then again, I know they're releasing that one pace or whatever where they're cutting down how many episodes there were, so I might wait until that comes out. Let me know. Death Note, please don't hate me. I know I haven't watched it yet. I might watch this right after My Hero or Bungo Stray Dogs. Let me know your thoughts down below without spoiling for any of these anime. The Black Clover premise was something I have wanted to watch for a very long time, just never got around to it. I like the whole magic-esque shonen type. I really do want to start this as soon as I can, because I feel like it might be one of my favorites. I genuinely think so. Fruits Basket is another anime I keep hearing people talk about. I have yet to be spoiled for any of it. I'm so surprised about that, but I do want to start it. I've heard nothing but good things. Again, let me know your thoughts about it down below without spoiling it. Next up is Naruto. Naruto is a huge story, huge anime, one of the biggest beloved characters of Naruto. This is alongside with Bleach. I don't have that on there as well. Naruto and Bleach were recommended time and time again. This was in my comments. Dr. Stone's another one. I think I'm going to thoroughly enjoy the premises of it. And Fire Force, I have seen so many TikTok clips on Fire Force. I have yet to start the story. I have seen this story so beloved by fans, not only because of the animation, the sound design, but also the story and then the characters that are pushing forward in that. As we were making this video, another anime that I thought of that I have watched but also still watching is One Punch Man. I have watched season 1 of that. I have yet to watch season 2, but I will get on that. With being an anime fan for only 2 years, I think this is a pretty comprehensive list of anime that I have watched. I know it could be better. I know that's what people are gonna say. They're gonna say this list is good, but it could be better. It could be better. And I know it can, because the on my list section has some of the biggest anime that I have yet to watch. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video talking about our favorite anime. Drop your favorite anime down below. I want to have a full-on conversation about these anime, because anime is amazing. It heals. It's what I've learned is one of my true passions this year, let alone these past 2 years. I will always have anime in my life, and I will continue to watch them. And in the year of 2025 on YouTube, I have said to myself, I want to get into reactions and more real-time reacting to these anime stories that are coming out. If you want to see that on this page, give me a follow, like this video, comment down your favorite anime down below, and I will see you all in the next video.